prolific peach grinder in the world.
Ah, it was.
Like one of the most insane labbing individuals in the world.
So this could be kind of interesting. What kind of characters that go completely bananas on each other, to be honest?
We've already seen MEDBi play against Gamer today.
That's true.
And it was kind of a slaughter in game real. Very unfortunate.
I heard game 1 was...
Yeah, he got restocked, I believe.
Yeah, I guess what probably kind of makes the difference if you're saying like, oh, these are two characters with insane advantages, is that like the Peach moves better. But then it's like the kill power is just not very complex. Like obviously you can do like a cool Peach combo and kill somebody early, but it's pretty heavy. The Peach is very light, so it's like I don't know. You get starting to get hit by LP like eating it, and it's like over. And that just feels bad when the character is like.
Yeah, MEDBi just finds them every time. I remember against Gamer, he just like ripped the up B rod or shield and it got him. MEDBi is definitely
so mad when somebody did that.
MEDBi is definitely a merchant of it. He understands his move that is really strong, and he's like, I think it might hit. 100.
Yeah, it's just like a risk-reward thing where it's like you have to think about, like, okay, what's gonna go good? You kill them, and what's gonna go bad? You're probably not gonna die.
Yeah.
So if you're like on like a platform or something, that really juices the odds for you, I would say.
Especially with when it's like Ken with Rage, and it's like the good is killing you at 70 and not just like killing you at normal kill percent.
So I think the matchup is really going to be testing for like a Peach about like just how good their movement is, because being able to like weave in on the fireballs or whatever the Ken's doing with the aerials or whatever, I think is really important, because I think if you're going to win the game, that's what you need to leverage is the movement advantage. All those like crazy vortex you can do.
Oh, there's a bomb, and this probably wasn't necessary, even if it was.
That guy. Dang, that's a kill power difference.
Also, something interesting here is that MEDBi chooses to like recover with the up B, like kind of distance from the ledge, so that Fable can't just drop the turnip straight down next to it. You kind of like leans into it.
Very slow.
And that kind of makes it kind of stops Peach from just like safely going down or safely dropping that, especially with kill power where that will be like probably would kill you even from below this pitch.
Yeah, the amount that move that they can up you like rip through the ledge is so unfair.
Yeah.
Oh, man, let me two frame at least. Can't I have anything?
It's messed up that they gave Ken that one and then Perry can't snap.
Okay, they're gonna run at it. Kind of odd to miss that conversion, but they're still going. Okay, so it looks like we might just be out of percentage for that. Well, that's true if you DI correctly.
Yeah.
Not your trade, man. Not a good trade.
I mean, he's definitely more in the game than he was earlier.
Yeah, there's definitely a big inflection point for how much MEDBi's gonna get from this. Because you feel like right now, you're like, hey.
Yeah, that's 10 damage. That might be it. Yeah, that he's dead.
Jump. Wow, that's really Justabagel off his pants down.
That's gotta be like the least fun way to be dead is like being Peach and having your up B, but knowing you just like have to sit there and drift and die.
You have to like fast fall. That's the worst thing. You have to like do an input so you can die with more dignity, and it's like, this is a humiliation.
Yeah, it's public humiliation. You picked Peach, you lost, and you tried to recover. You believed you were still there. And now you have to sit here and watch your character slowly descend.
Bro thought he could up B out of that.
Bro trying to gas it up. But... Also, probably helped MEDBi a lot that he got to warm up in this matchup.
Yeah, that's definitely a big deal. I've heard he's kind of a Peach state. I have heard that. Like, he just can kind of maybe like dominate with turn up, and a lot of her like trains are pretty full. It's not like you don't get that much of it in the flats, and maybe your opponent does.
And Ken absolutely gets a lot off of the plat. Like, some of these up B conversions that Ken can do on a plat, like even with outrage, Ken, if he like catches you on a platform and do an up B combo.
Just get hit with a down roll just on the platform.
Yeah, it's the worst feeling in the world. Like, if Ken has read you like that at 15, it's like, okay, I just have to accept that this is the way the game is. I do think Ken is one of the, might be the exception to the FTC characters are probably fine with outrage. Because it's just a little absurd how much that does for, oh, you can just LSI it.
Yeah, I will say another thing that I think is maybe something that Peach needs to leverage this matchup is just like the edge guarding. It's like the character has a decently linear recovery, and Peach can have some pretty slick edge guarding. Just being able to go really far out there and having the turn-ups as a pretty good projectile, but it's definitely a test.
I definitely think it's like something that probably could work is like you throw the turnip up in the close to ledge position, so that way you can just go out and cover like far away.
Yeah.
And then the turnip will cover it, and then does the turnip do the same thing Rob Gyro does, where it sends in the way that you were facing?
No. Well, I think it just sends, like, if it hits you on the left side, you go right. I would assume. I don't think it has the weird Rob thing. I've never seen that, at least.
Saw a lot closer of the game, but of course Ken can just kill you at any moment. There it does close out the stock. No more Ken with Raid. No more Ken with Raid temporarily. I don't think... let's go kill.
It doesn't matter.
I just believed that it wouldn't kill because it's like 104, and like that's not a reasonable kill without rage.
Did you believe there could be something right in the world and you were wrong?
That is my mistake.
Stitch!
Prolific abuser of FGC characters forgets that FGC characters are broken.
Yeah.
That was good, I like that. Still slight percent lead for Bagel, although with Ken it's kind of hard to tell if this is any marginal difference in kill power or not.
Ken could live another 60%.
Yeah, this
Peach may only live 20.
Yeah,
How heavy is Ken?
Peach, yeah, that's pretty heavy. Peach in this matchup kind of feels like that movie where Joseph Gordon-Levitt was walking on that, like the cord the building. Yeah.
Good corner spot. Not quite able to keep him out inside.
This Shoryu might kill again.
Oh my god.
I'm expecting. Well, now they're not gonna now it's. I was half expecting him to rip it out of shield right there.
Oh, what a
So terrifying to watch him jab there.
This is a real clincher, boy.
He's gonna rip it in with the icon. Oh boy.
Is it Monday?
I'm expecting like a Shoryu initial for it.
What is that?
And that's the game. Hot game 3. I'm just like so terrified of Ken being all situations. Especially with MEDBi who will rip it when there's no confirm. He's just like, oh, you're near my shield, send it.
Yeah, and that puts some messed up fear in your heart when you know that they do that.
There's no reason not to.
It's the issue against matchers is like how do you convince someone not to do a bad option when it's correct against like the counterplay for like a smart option? How do I convince the brainless to get the answer the right way when they're getting it the wrong way? You know? Obviously,
you have to show your work.
Obviously, MEDBi, a very good player. That MEDBi is.
That would be a cool gimmick in lotteries. If like somebody picks an option, it works, and you guys are like, show your work. You gotta explain to me why this option is good.
That would be an interesting like bracket where it's best of ones, but you have to explain why your options worked, and if you can't, it gets reversed back to that point. You have to have a provably correct and one set.
It's gonna require extensive modding of the game.
I wonder why we should have found for game 3.
Yeah. I mean, this is the MEDBi. This is what MEDBi wants.
I was gonna say,
That's what I mean. Like,
because Town has a high ceiling, and like I don't envision that MEDBi,
It is interesting, yeah.
unless he's just going for like back air kills. Like he's not, unless his thought is like, oh, I can get you on the top platform and then you'll die at 0. But like, well, not actually.
That feels too cute.
Yeah, that's definitely not a thing that you're gonna reasonably bait Peach into.
Yep.
That.
Just barely, though. We've seen Peach almost benefit from the better chance.
I think what MEDBi might have been thinking here is I just want to be able to get away from like the turnip pressure and like this float stuff, give him more room to bat Peach away so he doesn't have to get.
Hadoukens go.
Yeah, I guess, but I don't know. Are you is Peach really? I don't know. Is Peach the get him character in this matchup? It's very weird.
It's weird. I think it's one of those matchups.
Yes.
I think it's one of those matchups where both characters have to get in, but whoever's winning is just going to choose not to.
Yeah, that's probably correct. Just because when you use your defensive options well, you can just get these crazy punishes without even having to work for it. It's just like, damn, you ready to fight down.
Especially, right, like if I'm Bagel, I've seen MEDBi rip these up for no reason. I do not want to approach. Because if MEDBi's going to rip the up for no reason and I'm jumping in, I don't want to attack.
Oh my god.
Almost.
Oh, with the grab.
And then the town of City change.
Brown and shitty.
So real. Brown and shitty. Listen, man.
You just put your own tank on him.
I feel like that.
Listen, up smash?
I can't believe I didn't kill him.
Why up smash when you could up me? I mean,
Yeah, dude.
they hit the same area.
It does look cool. That's
Why
a
they
cool
even-
looking move.
Yeah, why do you
And
give it
dead.
Wow, and Bagel's thrown away the single lead. This is very scary. Wow. Look like a very viable comeback.
Oh, what a crossover that is.
That's like sneakily a good kill.
That might be. Oh,
No, you
Med-
got hit
it might
though.
be-
The
it might-
double whip. No, you're not gonna win that way. You gotta hit your shots.
I do not like MEDBi. Or
I
not
was gonna
MEDBi.
say, he hasn't
Kentatsu.
gotten a lot of
Like a weird.
They're shooting like
Bagel
little
needed
bears.
Oh, this could
this
be
could
cute.
be the-
Oh,
Nope, it's not over.
peach combos, peach combos.
Oh, okay. Against
The most prolific labber finally gets to use his labbing. Watching,
Need for Bagel, so far he has yet to be touched on this new MEDBi stop.
I'm not convinced that like an up air up B wouldn't kill.
Yeah, no, the nice spring which can definitely fucking kill.
Yeah, I'm not convinced.
Oh,
Okay. Oh, it's too floaty. Too floaty.
Oh, don't kill it.
I
Be
feel like
very
he can
careful.
rip the shorty.
I think he's in a spot where it's like if he rips a short you there, he's gonna get back air, and that's the end of the game. One of the few spots where the risk reward would actually have involved him dying if he was wrong. This is where I'm about to start like jumping in front of him and baiting him about the out of shield. And then, like,
Oh, shout out to the people.
oh no, wait,
It's done. It's done. It's done.
10 with rage. Yep, that's the end of it.
Oh my god.
10 with rage. The town and city almost mattered.
That is agonizing.
Yeah, that is a tough loss.
That is
A hot set though.